Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Vegan Yogi Linda in the kitchen and on the mat. Today we're in the kitchen. So to bring you up to speed, during this last lockdown, so about 2 months it lasted. It's been over for about a month now, but in that lockdown, Rick and I sort of went by the wayside as far as eating healthy and nutritionally on a regular basis. We did eat some very healthy things, but we also ate a lot of junk food, and we were starting to feel sluggish and like we were losing our energy. So June 1st, so almost a month ago now, we have started being more careful about our nutrition and what we're eating a lot of stuff out of the garden, but also we have cut out oil for the most part, salt, sugars, and anything processed. Oh, and alcohol. So I've been limiting myself to about a glass of wine a week, because once a week we have whatever we want. So in saying that, because we've been eating a lot of stuff out of the garden, lots of salads and raw veggies, you normally cover that in a dressing. And what is the base of most dressings? Yes, it is oil. So what do we put on our salads? So I've got a couple of suggestions for you. The first is my sesame ginger dressing that I posted earlier. I have made it without oil and it is just as good. So all I've done is done it without the oil, and I added in a 1/4 cup of veggie broth. It's still quite thin. So if you wanted to eliminate the veggie broth, you could do that to make it thicker, or you could even add in more peanut butter. But I've made that and it's really good. It also works as a great tofu marinade. So, you know, when you're throwing in tofu into your salad or whatever meal that you're making. So that's the first suggestion. The next is I have found this amazing mango infused vinegar, and I found it in, of all places, Walmart. And it is a vinegar, so you don't want to use a lot of it. Use it sparingly on your salad, but it is really, really nice on a salad. So that is my other suggestion. I do have a couple of other recipes, but today I'm going to share with you a Mexican sort of version of a dressing, and I have made this one with oil in the past as well. When you're in Mexico, you get this on a lot of salads if you order salad or something similar to it. I am making it without oil today, and I am using cashews to make it a little bit thicker, but it is really, really awesome as well. So for this dressing, I'm going to use 1 cup of raw cashews, and I am going to soak them in hot water as long as you can. You want it for at least 10 minutes, up to about half an hour. This just makes a nice smooth consistency when you blend it. You'll also need 1 bunch of cilantro. Now mine is from my garden, but this is about the same amount as what you would buy in the grocery store. So about a bunch of that, and I'm going to chop this up. 1 tablespoon of light miso paste. Now this is to add saltiness to your recipe without the negative effects of salt. So miso is quite salty, but it packs so much nutrients. So I'm using about a tablespoon of that. 1 large or 2 small cloves of garlic chopped up. Now I chop this up so that you don't end up with any large chunks of garlic in your dressing. And I did use 2 large cloves of garlic last time, and it was too garlicky for me. And I don't know if you guys know, but we love garlic, and I even found it too garlicky. I'm going to use about a 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit more, of lime juice. And then I've got some homemade veggie broth here that I'm going to just add as much as I need to get the right consistency of the dressing. So we are going to put all of the ingredients into the blender. I have my cashews and I soaked them for about half an hour and I've drained them. So in they go. Put in the cilantro. And you can put in the stalks as well, as you can see I am doing here. Our lime juice, garlic, and miso. Put the lid on. And we're going to turn it on to quite a high speed and just blend it until it's smooth, adding the broth as we go. So I have blended it now till smooth, and seriously, just put it on your blender and let it go. I did stop it a couple of times just to scrape down the sides, make sure that everything was in there. And in total, I added about half a cup of veggie broth. And I did add a little bit more lime juice. About halfway through, or when it's getting close to being blended, you want to taste it and just make sure it's got all the flavors you want. And of course, you can add anything that you need to then. So you can see now I've got a nice thick texture. The thickness comes from the cashews, and it tastes really awesome. You can really taste the cilantro and the lime juice and a little bit of garlic. So it is fabulous on a salad. And you can see I've put it in bottles now, and I've got almost 2 full bottles of this, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for storage, and I'm sure it would keep quite a long time because there's nothing really in it that spoils quickly. However, it doesn't really last long here. We go through it, but it is so delicious. I could eat it just as it is. So awesome. So give it a try. Easy, delicious, no oil, and I hope you enjoy it. And there it is on my lovely salad for tonight.